Hello! Welcome to episode Zombie Knitpocalypse. This is a special edition of the Meltran Designs podcast. I'm your host, Melissa, also known as Anansi on Ravelry and on Plurk. I am Meltran Designs. As you can see, I'm in my hotel room at the Zombie Knitpocalypse in Rochester, Minnesota. And today was the market day. So I wanted to show you the stuff that I got because there's a lot of it, and since I will have stories to tell when I get back into town and actually record, I thought I could show my stash and kind of talk about today, and then I can talk about other stories. I will show you my name tag. It's super fun. I have buttons from all of these awesome people. So we've been wearing lanyards that look like this, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The humidity has been interesting. I have never been in real humidity before, and yesterday and the day before were more humid because there was a storm system moving through, and I actually got kind of sick. I have inner ear issues, which is why I get motion sick really easily, and I get vertigo sometimes. So yesterday was not great. I mean, I still did stuff and whatever, I just had to be really careful. So anyways, before anyone runs in, which if they do, then we'll get to see someone. But I wanted to sit facing the window so that you could see the colors really well. I bought a lot of things, just so you know. Okay, here we go. We had a swap, a $20 yarn swap, where if you had a skein of yarn that was worth $20 or more, you put it in, everybody drew a number, and then you could go in that order and get another one. The one that I ended up with is from Daisy Knits, and she was actually vending here. She is daisyknits.etsy.com, and you can see it's with a Z, D-A-I-Z-I-E. And it's a semi-solid red, but it's kind of a wine red, and it's her Hardy base, which is wool nylon, 75-25, and it's 386 yards. So that one was free. And then I'll just show what I got from her because it's sitting right here. I got 2 skeins of, this is her Hardy base again, 400 yards. Oh, Hardy 2.0. So she must have changed, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. Isn't this awesome? She said that this colorway doesn't have a name yet because it's a brand new one. You're going to see a lot of blue and teal, just saying. So I got 2 of those, so I have 800 yards, which will make something amazing. And I got this skein of Caribbean Sea, Blue Face Leicester, 80% and 20% nylon. I love me some BFL. Again, it's Daisy Knits. All right. Sorry, I'm getting texted. I'm going to go bright to not because my webcam is picking up, the light. So I got texted. Just want to make sure that it wasn't somebody here needing something. All right. This is from The First Draft, is what their business is called. My glass is cute. Just one more. And I wasn't going to buy any fiber, but do you see all the blues? How could I not? I mean, look at that. It's amazing. It's called Aegean, like the Aegean Sea, A-E-G-E-A-N. It's 4 ounces, superwash BFL. Okay. Next, I will talk about that later. I got a Girl Cave bag. There's her girlcavebags.etsy.com. You can't read that. And it has all these cute birds. And I love that it has the tab pull on both sides. And then on the inside, it's polka dotty. So this was my first purchase. She only had like 75 bags. So I was like, boom, I'm gonna get a bag. And then I went to 716 Knit. You'll see that stuff. Next. All right, I got 3 skeins from her. First one I got is called We Don't Have Cable, So We Have to Make Our Own Fun. And it's in her 716 sock. And it's an 80-20 blend roughly 400 yards. And here's what it looks like. It's this awesome turquoisey blue with, it's a little bit more on the green side of turquoise, like it has kind of a green blue, but it's, anyway, along those lines. And then look at all these awesome speckles. It's a variegated. So, and then there's a cute little stitch marker that's attached there. And then I got some teal and gray self-striping yarn. Big shock, right? I mean, she made it for me. She just didn't know it. And the color of this is called Frisky Watcher Chat Room. Lastly, but certainly not least, the one thing that does not follow the blue pattern by any stretch of the imagination. Bam! It's self-striping and it's called Role-Playing Rejects. 716 sock again, 80/20. It has the orange, the light blue, the dark blue, and the green. That's looking kind of purple, but it's blue. How could I not buy this, right? Okay. I went to Spartacus Dyes, which is Mary Gale, and she's amazing. And she had this yarn. I was like, I need to touch that. And I squished it, and I was like, oh my gosh. It looks like this. It is 55% superwash BFL, 45% baby alpaca, and it's called Where Bluebirds Fly. And it's for Colin Firth Aran weight base. It is so squishy and luscious. It's 183 yards. I got 2 of them. Isn't that awesome? I plan to make a short-sleeved, just kind of open front cardigan. Just like a raglan sleeve, nothing fancy, just... And so, of course, I'll have to get a new Tix Trinkets shawl gem to go with it. Right? And to end the yarn section, this is Grinning Gargoyle. Let's see if I can sneak that in without giving away the color. Grinning Gargoyle in the Storm colorway. This is her Seda sock, S-E-D-A, Seda sock, merino silk, 50/50, 430 yards. Beautiful, right? And how can you not love a 50/50 merino silk? I mean, okay. Talk about that last. This lusciousness is her Roxy base in the Little Boy Blue colorway. It's a fingering weight in 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere, 430 yards. And I want to show you something. This is going to have awesome drape. You want to know how I know? Look at that. And it is, see, there's a little bit of a halo, not a ton, just, it is so soft and luscious. You ready for this? This colorway is called Teal. And I'll show it to you first. She calls it a lace weight. Because of how much it fluffs up, it actually can knit up at a light fingering weight gauge. It's 100% mink. Right? I love it so much. She was wearing a stole that was made out of it, and I was just like, oh, I need to be able to do this to myself. Like, so awesome. And then there was a booth called 3G Gallery, and it's 3 generations featuring wood buttons, yarn swifts, Turkish spindles, wood-turned bowls, rag rugs, rag rug purses, jewelry, goat milk soap, decorative birdhouses, cards, pottery, paintings, and more handmade items by family and local artists. I bought a ton of buttons from her. Like 2 sets of 8 that were alike and 2 sets of 4. And then I got 3 of these ceramic blue ones. Because I bought so much blue, I'm like, I'm gonna need I'll end up making a sweater, which is kind of the 3 buttons at the top. The buttons were $1 a piece, people. Crazy. And then I saw this bowl. It's a wooden bowl. It's not large. See how pretty that is? It totally matches my drop spindle and Asta pin because of this kind of pink orange in there. Isn't that so beautiful? So anyway, and it's small enough that I'll be able to fit it into things to take home, and it's pretty hard, good quality. It's sturdy, so it won't break very easily. So, and I don't have them sitting right here. I bought some buttons yesterday. We went to Ginny's, which has the wall of buttons. I'm just looking right here to see if I dropped them in. No. Oh. Hold on, I found them. Sorry about that. Oh, let me show you these first. We went to a bead store that's going out of business, and they had all these they're knots, but they look like little balls of yarn. So I'm going to make some fun stitch markers out of those. And then I got a sweater quantity of these teal beads. See that? I got 10 of those. They're so awesome. So excited about them. Megan from Stockinette Zombies was looking for teal buttons for a sweater that she had made. And I was helping her look because I happened to be standing, kind of right in that area. And I looked up at the very top and was like, those up there, that's the size you're looking for. And she pulled them down, and I fell in love with them, and she fell in love with them too. And so we both bought. They matched her sweater perfectly. So she bought some, and then I also bought some because I fell in love with them instantly. Lastly, I had one of the vendors here come up to me. She runs the booth called Absolute Wonder. And she said, hey, I want to donate one of my bags for a giveaway for your podcast. I was like, okay, great, thank you. And so I got to pick out any of her bags, and this is the one I chose. And it's the same on both sides. It's a nice wedge bag. It has a pretty purple zipper. And then when you open it up, it has this beautiful green inside of it. And see, here's her tag, Absolute Wonder. So this will be a giveaway. And I was like, well, now I have to buy one for myself, right? And I saw this, and I was like, it's orange, and it's so pretty, and I should buy it. So then I opened it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at the inside. And then I said, do you know what I can say when I open it up? I have crabs. And she just started laughing. She's like, oh my gosh, you have to buy it, and you have to say that on your podcast. So I did. Bam. Who doesn't want orange crabs, right? Thank you, Absolute Wonder, for your donation. And thank you for selling this to me and giving me crabs. Anyway, I haven't decided how I'm going to give that away. I don't think it will be for the knit along. It might just be its own kind of prize thread. I haven't decided yet, so stay tuned. And the last thing I bought, I think I said lastly before, but I forgot this. I bought a yarn caddy, or maybe they call it a yarn buddy. Yarn Buddy by Sun Valley Fibers. And the wood variety on here is bloodwood. I'm going to take this off. It's sunvalleyfibers.com. And do you see that beautiful red? It has these stoppers here so it can sit. And then it has the ball bearings. So it just, you hear that? It just is such a smooth flow. So you put your yarn cake on here, and then you can pull from the outside of it, especially lace weight, if you're a lace knitter, because it implodes on itself. So you put on here, and as you pull, it just spins. You could seriously like do some damage to someone. But we were standing in line. There was a bunch of us that had bought it. We were just like, yeah, blah 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 blah, and we were talking and all just like playing with it because it's such a smooth movement. So we did get goodie bags with samples and stuff in that. I have other stuff in that goodie bag, so I'll show that in my regular podcast, or maybe I'll do another one. My phone has been going off a lot, and so I don't know if somebody's trying to get a hold of me, maybe for dinner or something, I don't know. But I wanted to record all that really quick and tell you that we're having a ton of fun. Amy and Megan are wonderful, 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 and I have met so many amazing people. So I can't wait to tell more stories about it. So anyways, I hope you're having a great time wherever you are, and yeah, keep spinning and knitting and doing all of those things, and I'll see you next time. Bye.